what? 1.3 linear functions. Oh, it's just screenshot it. It's just the way it is. This is this hopefully will be review. Okay. I know for about half of you it will be. Linear functions. Do you remember slope-intercept form? What is it? Okay. This means we can go faster. What's the slope formula? Take the reciprocal there, Mr. Gonzalez. And B is the y-intercept, yeah? Okay, good. Glad we remember that. Does anybody remember general or standard form? You betcha. Is there anybody that's not seen that? Has anybody not seen that? It's okay if you haven't seen it. Unless you're Math 4 last year. Okay. Do you remember how to calculate slope here? No, from that equation, how would I find the slope? You're close. Okay, you can, so one way to do it is to change it to slope-intercept form, right? That's one way. The other way, if you want to be fast, negative A over B. You are a searching machine then. That was quick. So if you want to find the slope, you just use negative of A divided by B and you have it. The y-intercept is C over B. Okay. So you don't have to solve for slope-intercept form. You can. A lot of people do. You can use these. I don't care, to tell you the truth. Good there? Okay. So I'm writing. I'm moving fast today because I want to give you time to save your weekend. Yeah, it would. I'll just do it in study hall Tuesday morning.
We're studying hall today. We have a trig triangle.
I don't know study hall tomorrow because I'm an industrial arts and a cooperative.
I hope not.
We're going to play piano again. Don't do that.
Well, I not
Okay. Just a slight twist. Just a slight twist on graphing. Here's another method. Using the x and y intercepts. Okay, so the question is, do you remember how to find those two pieces of information? Yes.
You put 0 in for one point.
I put 0. If I want the x-intercept, I put 0 in. You betcha. For y and solve. Okay. You can go ahead and do it if you can do it. I don't care. So it would look like that. And somebody can shout the answer if you have it. Which one is it? Watch your signs, my friend. Or here's your sign. So x-intercept's -2, and that means it sits on the x-axis off right there. -2. Subtract 4, divide by 2. Got it. Okay, awesome. Okay, y-intercept. Yep, put 0 in for x and solve. So I heard 4/3. Try it, check your work, make sure you got it.
-4.
You guys are worrying me. Yeah. Subtract 4, it gives you a negative, and then you're dividing by -3, so positive. And we're right here. And you're done. Connect the dots. And a little bit. Yeah, we will.
That's how much more.
All of it.
We get to color it now.
Can I move?
Yeah, no.
No.
I'm kidding.
Some of you are faster than others, I think.
It's like here it is.
Okay, so I just want to make sure you got horizontal, vertical lines down. What's the slope of that line?
0.
Yep. Because it's horizontal. Why is the slope 0? In effect. Yeah, so the x changes, but the y stays at. The y's never changed, so you have a 0 on the top of the slope. Okay, so that's y. Okay. Let's go through. What's the slope? Undefined. Okay. The horizontal line would have no slope, 0 slope. This is undefined. Why is it undefined? So what's the change in the x values? Stays. What is the change then? 0. Okay, so are we dividing by 0 in the slope formula? Yes. That's why it's undefined. You cannot divide by 0. That's the slope. Dividing by 0. No x movement. My goal this year is not to have you just memorize some of these facts, but maybe understand why they happen. Okay. So that's why I wanted to talk to you about that. These are called constant functions. Just in case you run into that vocabulary. Okay. Okay, with one more item, and then I'll leave you alone to do your work. Yeah, this is it. Told you. We're trying to get through it so you can have your weekend. Yesterday I was the meanest person at Grand Valley High School. Now I'm the nicest.
Not as many other classes.
Okay. Well, hold yourselves together, and then we'll be done. Then you can talk and do your homework. Okay, let's get over that. Does anybody remember what zeros or roots of functions are on a graph? Which ones? X-intercepts. Okay, in a linear function, how many x-intercepts are there? One. A quadratic has how many? 2, or 1, or 0. Okay, a cubic has 3, or 2, or 1, or 0. Okay, so the fundamental theorem of algebra will hit it, but today your concern is, can you find the x-intercept of a linear function? Can you find the x-intercept of a linear equation? You put 0 in for y. Just a side note. Bob. I did it. Where's my desktop? Where do I put 0 to find the x-intercepts here?
In the f of x.
It's for f of x. Okay, so that will give me the x-intercepts. This is the same thing as y. It's just a new name. Believe me, it's better mathematically notation. Just a new name. So y and f of x mean the same thing. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. You have 13 or so minutes. Try to get through it. Due Tuesday. Again, if you have any questions, good day to ask.